Hi team, welcome to my channel. My name is Janet. Today's workout is a little bit different from the other workouts and it's focusing specifically on improving your balance. To improve your balance, we obviously need to work on leg strength and a little bit of flexibility in the foot and also activating our core. We'll be doing obviously the left side and the right side to equal yourself out. Each move is about 50 seconds long with options of level 1 and level 2 throughout the exercise. If you enjoy these types of videos where it's focusing on improving certain aspects of our fitness, please let me know by leaving some comments below, or maybe liking this video, sharing it with a friend, or subscribing to my channel, or do all those things all at once because it'll really help my small channel to grow. Now just find a little bit of space, maybe find a chair if you need a little extra support, or a wall, and let's get started.
Okay team, all the moves today will be done standing up. Just to help with your first exercise, make sure your standing left leg is a little bit bent. And we're going to tap forward and back, and then I'll give you harder options if you want. So to the side, to the back. Each time you're tapping, you're just bending your left leg a little bit, reaching that foot as far back or as far to the side as you can. So level 2, we're going to start to build in the arms and keep that leg floating off the ground if you can. So notice how my eye gaze is looking at something that is not moving. And I'm not moving my eyes around too much because it does distract you from balance. So still breathing out each time. Out on the side, out behind you. Inhale when you come back in. If you feel a little bit wobbly, feel free anytime to tap the toes down. Good, all right. Generally, I find my standing foot gets a little bit sore. I shake it out. So make sure you're shaking out the foot each time. We're going to try that on the other side. So right leg will stay. Left toe taps forward, side, and back. Hands onto the hips. You may just stay with this if this is the first time you're just practicing improving your balance. Otherwise, arms moving with the leg. And I'm floating my foot off the ground, which means it doesn't touch. It just stays a little bit floating if you're feeling stable. Bending each time my limbs move to the front, to the side, to the back. Otherwise, it's just got a minor bend in it because I don't want to use my joints on my knees too much. I want to actually use the muscles and grow it there. Good. Shake out that right foot to give it a little twirl there. All right, we're going back to the balancing on the right leg. Arms extended up above the head. And then have the toes just tapping on the left. So again, my level 1s, you tap down, you lift the leg. And then just notice the rest of my body doesn't really move at all. It just stays like a statue. And I'm just focusing on moving that leg. Again, level 2s, once you get confident, we've been doing this for a while, the foot is going to stay off the ground the whole time. If you're doing this multiple times and you're coming back to this video, you can start this movement straight into with the leg float. So you do a full 50 seconds of floating that leg and balancing. You can also put your arms down. You don't need to lift them above the head if you find that you're wobbling a bit too much. Great. All right, shaking out that right foot a little bit. Just moving around to get some blood flow back into that leg. Let's do the same thing on that left side. Left leg has a little bend, tilting to the left side. Right leg, lift and tap lightly with the toes. So again, my body is leaned to the one side. It stays pretty still. I don't rock backwards and forward onto my other foot. And then level 2s, keep the foot off the ground the whole time if you can. Although you are standing, it feels like you're working your legs the most, your belly button is still pulled into the spine because you want to be activating your core, the engine of your body. The important part that keeps everything lifted and makes things a little bit easier as you're standing. Good. Shaking the foot out there on the left side. All right. We're going to start standing on the left. The right knee is going to rotate forward and back. This is to give you mobility in your hips while you're doing your balance, because a bit of mobility in the hips also helps you with that balancing of your body over time. Level 2s, you take the foot and you do a little circular motion. Knee comes up, goes to the side, knee comes up, goes forward. So as I'm moving my left knee, notice my right hip doesn't turn with that leg. Sometimes I find in class, as the knee lifts to the side, people turn their whole torso and hips in that direction. Not great for the knee that is standing because it gets twisted, and also doesn't work on that flexibility of that right hip. Good. All right, shaking out that left foot. Right foot is now going to be the one staying put. Left leg is going to come in and rotate out. Hands on the hips, belly button pull tight. From the crown of the head, you're lifting your whole spine upwards, standing nice and tall. Good, so you can stay with this. Otherwise, level 2s, you can start to do the twirl. Forward and back, forward and back. Good, shaking out that standing right foot there. All right, we're going to stay on the left. Your right leg is going to move. We're going to touch 3 points. To the knee, lift up, touch to the foot, and then put that foot behind you and reach the hands to the back of you. So let's work on mobility while your leg is moving a little bit more vigorous, which forces that body to hold a little bit still. Again, that level 2, we're going to keep that foot off the ground the whole time, not touching, and it's just floating. So I'm lifting the knee, foot almost comes down but doesn't, then I bring it back up again, then I bring it behind me. So forward and back with that leg, working on that flexibility of your legs and balancing work at the same time, and just your ability to focus. Great, have a little shake on that standing left leg. We're going to try all that on the right side coming up. So there's a little bit of fun, I find, just so you can give a bit of variety rather than just standing still the whole time and lifting a leg off the ground. See if you can keep focusing your mind to balance. You find that if you are distracted on the day you're doing this class, maybe you're thinking a bit too much, you're having a little bit of a stress day, you may find that it's harder to balance because it does interfere with your ability just to focus on what you're doing right at this moment. In those moments, I'd say take a nice deep breath, relax the shoulders, roll it out a little bit, and then start from there. So we've just got one more drill to come on each side. Shake out the foot. All right, so we're going to take the arms, lift them up above the head. I'm going to link the hands. My right leg is going to lift forward and then tap down, and then lean your body forward, extend the leg behind you. Try to see if you can extend the whole leg nice and long behind, staying on a diagonal line. Of course, as you get more confident, the more you come forward, the harder it gets. So level 2s, again, the foot stays off the ground. You lift the knee up high to the hip or even higher and extend that leg behind. As you drop forward, the arms stay around my ears. I'm not dropping my arms away from my head. It stays as it is, but I am dropping my torso. So like I said, the more forward you come, the harder it is to balance. So if it's your first time trying this, I say don't go too far from the middle plane. All right, shaking it out, you've got one more leg to go, and then just a quick stretch of your legs. because you've been using the muscles in them. All right, extend, left leg up, tap down, extend back, lean forward, tap into the center, into the stomach with the knee, and then behind. So the moves are quite simple, but as you move along in the drills, they get a little bit more vigorous, maybe a little bit harder to hold because it's challenging you. If this gets too much for you, obviously just go back to the earlier exercises, do a few more of those until you get more confident, and then come back to this. So level 2s, remember we're floating that leg at any time. Once you start to get quite confident in your balance and you want to maintain it, you just start with the leg floating off the ground straight away. Amazing. Shake it out. Just let the foot twirl on both sides. Circular on the right. Just see if you can turn it inwards and outwards. And then turn it outwards. Around the ankles and then inwards. Good. Lean towards that left side. Back leg is straightening. I'm just trying to push out that calf muscle. It uses it a lot while you're balancing on that one leg. And then swap to the other side. Right leg in front, left leg push back, heels all the way down to the ground. I hope you enjoy doing these drills, guys. If you have any comments, please leave it below. Like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.